Imagine if the car is, to use your analogy,
Yes.
the car is stationary, can't move. But it needs to move, isn't it?
Does
because that is what the definition of a car is.
Does
that
it?
it's a motorable item or instrument that can move you from this point to that point.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
But if you have failed to move it from that point to that point, but have come in and moved that to that.
Yes.
So I take the credit, isn't
John,
it? I take the credit.
It was
I'm
moving
the one
before.
who moved the car
That's
from
it.
there to there.
John, it was moving before. You just came
No,
in.
it wasn't moving.
It was moving. It was
wasn't
already.
moving.
It was already moving.
BBI failed.
It was
wasn't
moving.
It was dead.
You didn't want the
BBI
car
is
to
dead.
move. Yes.
BBI 1.0 is dead.
Because of why?
If BBI 2.0 succeeds,
Yes.
then whoever is behind it will take the credit.
Yes.
Regardless of what happened previously.
Because of changing nothing in that draft.
That is how life works, my friend. That is why. Yesterday on Sunday,
Yes.
we had the Berlin Marathon, and one of the stories that came out was the pace setter for the lady who eventually won the marathon. She kept moving with the girl all the way to the end. I think up to the 41st kilometer.
Does it?
Yes, but who took the credit? Who took the credit? Is it pace setter, or is it the lady? What's her name? The Ethiopian girl.
Yeah.
Who took credit? Yet the pace setter went with the lady all the way, almost to the end, up to 41 kilometers. I think that's where he dropped off. And that is how life works, unfortunately. That remember, there is also another saying that defeat or failure is an orphan, but success is always has many parents. Yeah. Why? Because we all like basking in the glory of success. And that is basically what is going on, and that is how government works, that is how life works.
Yes.
Now, most of the things we're doing, we are simply reinventing the wheel. Nobody is inventing the wheel. The wheel already exists.
Yes.
So the question becomes, who makes the wheel better? Who makes the wheel rotate even much more efficiently, for example?
Does that?
And so on and so forth. So
Yes.
the person who does that
Yes.
takes credit. But nobody gives credit to the person who actually came up with the wheel. That's why we call it reinventing the wheel. So the government,
Yes.
if they succeed in doing all those things, for example, we know, we spoke about this a few weeks ago, and we said that when you critically look at what is happening, is some of these things are borne out by evidence that actually it seems like government is making progress in some of the issues. You look at, for example, the issue of fertilizer. It's well been said out there. Yes?
Yes.
Food production. We know that food production is going up or has gone up. We know that, for example, the employment of teachers. The government has employed 56,000 new teachers over the last 2 years or since they came into power. We know that government revenues are up on average 20 billion a month on the first 2 months, July and August.
Does it?
An extra 20 billion a month.
Yes.
So you can see that there are areas where they're making progress. And one of the reasons is, of course, the government is not afraid to experiment and to try new things. So they've been doing it. That is why they're all over the news, trying all these different things, because that's the only way you make progress. It is either that or you sit back and assume that everything is going to work itself out.
Yes.
So in terms of experimenting, in terms of tweaking policies and changing things here and there,
yes,
the government has been doing that. The question is, some of it, of course, we don't know where it's going to end up in. But that's the reality of life. That's the reality of governance. That the truth of the matter is, whoever actualizes what is happening gets the credit.
Yes.
It is very, very unfortunate and very, very sad that Uhuru tried all these different things, and unfortunately some of it failed, but largely because of BBI failing, we characterized him, or we as Kenyans have characterized him as a failure. But government is basically doing the same things: rebranding, Maisha number, Huduma number, BBI, and so on and so forth, creation of a prime minister, and so on and so forth. But that is the sad reality of governance. That's
yes,
why we say we govern in prose.
That's it.
Yeah.